1,500 metres. Of course, she took the double in Budapest at 1,500 and 5,000 metres 2 or 3 weeks back. Not lost a championship 1,500 metres since Doha 2019, when she lost to Sifan Hassan. Laura Muir, 6th in Budapest. She's had a bit of an up and down season. Coaching changes at the beginning of the year. A very solid season nonetheless from Laura Muir, who's been going well. She won in Brussels last week. Jessica Hull, 7th in Budapest. Mesele of Ethiopia, semi-finalist in the Budapest 800 metres. Lyndon Hall is there, she too, a semi-finalist in Budapest. Halom, Berke Halom, 9th in Budapest. Hailu, Fraueni Hailu, was 7th in the Budapest 5,000. She's strong, she may lead with that 5,000 strength. Kira McGeeran of Ireland in fabulous form, setting a national record just last week. That was in Brussels, 3:55. She's had a really consistent summer. Hirut Meshesha is in good form as semi-finalist in Budapest. And Welteji, well, she was the silver medalist in Budapest, just 21 years old, best of 3:55 earlier on this summer. Corey McGee of the USA made that final in Budapest. The American was 10th there. Melissa Courtney Bryant was 12th in Budapest, the Commonwealth bronze medalist from way back in 2018. She's had more than her fair share of injuries in this career. And Sinclair Johnson of the USA, another Budapest semi-finalist. The women's 1,500. So, if they do go out at anything like 62.5 second tempo, then we are into something special. Remember, Faith Kipyegon going for her 6th win at the Prefontaine Classic. She won here in 2016, 2017, 2019, 21, 22, and this will be her 3rd consecutive year of victory in Pre if she were to win here, as they follow the pacemaker Laurie Barton. And it is Faith Kipyegon who slots in right onto her shoulder there. The others allowing her to control things at the moment, although it's slowing, Steve, as you can see, with Laura Muir moving down the outside. She's trying to maintain a steady tempo. After about 200 metres, it really did slow there. And the pack bunching behind Laurie Barton, who goes through here in, what, about 46.5, 47 seconds. So she's more or less on schedule.
Yeah, lights are helping a lot, but you know, Laura Muir is smart and take 300 metres to find your position. You don't need to push and shove in the first 100, 200. Well stretched out, though, as you said. That pace is going to be quick. I just don't know whether Laurie Barton is going to be able to keep this going for as long as Faith Kipyegon would perhaps like. So Kipyegon may well be out in front. And look at that already. She's just checked back a little bit, is running with that green light. The pace that the light is meant to be set is at about 3:52, 3:53, but I'm really interested in this as a race here. Can any of them give Kipyegon something to think about? Can they push her at all?
Well, she holds the world record at 1,500, holds the world record at mile. Remember that 4:07 earlier on this summer. She holds the world record at 5,000. She's got enormous strength and speed as Faith Kipyegon. She has pretty much produced an aura of being unbeatable at women's 1,500 metres as Laurie Barton accelerates through to 700 metres, just pulling herself a little bit clear of Kipyegon, who in turn is pulling clear of Welteji, and Laura Muir in 3rd place, moving around the outside there aggressively. I think that was Hailu, as she chases Kipyegon, recognises that the world record holder is getting away. 800 metres, 2:05.26. That's another 62.64, 62, almost identical.
I'm a massive fan of Berke Halom, the young 17-year-old Ethiopian who's just slotted in there. She's going to be one for the future. She runs very bravely and is an incredible talent. Not yet to challenge Kipyegon, but it was interesting, wasn't it, that she decided, come on, we're letting her get away. Too late now, though. She's away and continues to move away from the pack.
500 metres to run then for Faith Kipyegon. How they love their middle distance running in Hayward Field, and that gap at 15 metres, 17 metres, it's growing all the time. The pack working hard to go with her, but she's away, and she should be. On paper, she's seconds quicker than this field when you look at their personal best. Goes through the bell there in something around 2:52. This is going to be super fast from Faith Kipyegon. She's still going strong. The Olympic champion, the world champion, indeed 4 times world champion, through 1,200 metres, and look at that 3rd lap, 60.81, 3:06, she's ahead of schedule at 1,200. Welteji and Halom in 2nd and 3rd. Great athletes like Laura Muir struggling to get even close to Kipyegon. 200 metres to run, and still she drives hard with the arms. She's such a beautiful, fluid-looking athlete. The gap has grown to 25, maybe 30 metres around the crown of the bend. She is a class apart as she comes into the straight, and rightly, the crowd rises to its feet to greet this majestic champion through the last 50 metres. Watch the clock, it's not going to be far shy of her own world record. Fantastic running from Faith Kipyegon, crosses the line there, 350.71. Well, I can tell you that only Genzebe Dibaba and a couple of Chinese athletes from the 90s have run as quick as that. A meeting record, of course, a supreme exhibition run effectively from Faith Kipyegon. The dominance against a high caliber field was extraordinary. And Steve, you feel as though with the pacemaker today taking her a little bit further into the race, she might have threatened her own world record. 3:49.11 her world record, about a second and a half quicker than that. Well, Teji and Muir, fabulous running from them for the minor places. But Faith Kipyegon, you just run out of superlatives.
Well, you're right. You know, it's difficult to really put into context how she is running, and given how, well, go back to Florence, when was it? Early June. Has just kept this up all the way through the season. Great performances behind, as you said. Well, Teji, the silver medalist, Laura Muir running her second fastest ever